Hello, welcome to my tutorial. We're going to talk about the Revu Blu Beam software, which is really good and handy for PDF file to create and also edit and modify the existing file that you have. So Bluebeam Revu is used by 99% of top US contractor and 92% of design build firm. Bluebeam is ideal for major construction projects. The intelligent PDFs allow for superior document control, distribution, and management, accelerating the project lifecycle and simplifying project closure. In this tutorial, we are going to review the software in two major criteria. First, to create a new PDF, and second, to edit, modify, and change the existing one. We're gonna go for this icon on the top menu bar, Revu. When you're clicking on this menu, this window appears, and you will see two different things here: view mode and markup mode. Markup mode, which is the one that I'm talking about and working on this menu. You will see sidebar and top bar here, and the other one is the view mode. When I'm clicking on the view mode, it only created more room for your workspace and also a small toolbar here, which is good somehow. Get back to the markup mode. The other thing is profile here. Profile menu is important and will gives you a different platform for your editing process with different type of tools. We will review this part further in our tutorial. The other icon is keyboard. Keyboard shortcuts and would help you when you want to do the shortcut stuff, and also using the command bar and your keyboard. By clicking on it, you will see this list coming up. And for example, for doing the arc, you will be able to just click on Shift plus C, or arrow A, or call out Q, and etc. I'm going to close this bar right now. That shortcut would be really fast and quick when you want to edit quickly. On the top bar menu, you will see File. By click on File, this window appears. So what we have here in this menu, you can select New PDF to create a new PDF, or open existing file, or open the recent file, or create something here like a layout, layers, PDF package, and etc. In this menu, File, you can also combine two different PDF together. By clicking on the combine, this menu appear, and you can combine PDF by add the open file or add from your computer. You can also choose different options, include the bookmark, include file attachment, and also merge document properties, merge layers, and use file as a page label. So I'm gonna close this one for now, and in the other thing that I'm gonna talk about it in file window is talking about save, different kind of save you have here. Save as, save all document that is open here, and publish it. How you kind of publish, we can talk about later. Email, we can directly email your PDF file that you're working with. Email template that you can create one and you can choose from the template. And also export. One of the most important thing in Bluebeam is that you can export your file by clicking on this menu to different type of file, like a JPEG, like a text, and most important part is that you can export it to the Excel file. Yes, Excel file. Okay, print menu. We're gonna go to File, down to the Print, click on it, and one of the advantages in Bluebeam is Print menu. And you can change the scale of your printing by clicking here and choose the custom scale. By choosing the custom scale, you can go from 0 to 100% of the scale. I'm going to show you when I change it to 80%, this shape is going to change. So by clicking on print, you can put it on a pre-default and do it the same. I'm going to get it back to 100%, and you can also get in more if you want. Close it. Okay, next is edit. Edit menu will gives you undo, redo, undo history, cut, copy, paste, paste in place, delete, pan, select, select all, and etc. So another really important thing in Bluebeam is checking the spelling. You can check the spelling of your content if you want. Next is view mode, and in view menu you can just do the feed page like this. You can feed your page in a window here with width. You can just put the width here and actual size. The other option is the single page, which is here right now, continuous page. And the other one is to do the side by side. So two pages together. When I zoom out, we'll see that both them together. Okay, I click on the tools here, toolbars, and I just mark all this option to bring on the top of my menu bar, which is really handy. The reason is because all this option that I'm going to explain to you, you will find it separately here, which is really quick and fast for you. But we have to cover and verify from the basic stuff, which is the menu on the top. Okay, next one is going to be show the cover page side by side, which is this guy. It's going to be side by side. The other thing, I'm going to get back to the single page here, and then you can rotate your page clockwise. You can split in vertical, split in horizontal if you want, and also you can click on this one and close it. So I'm going to do the rotate again to bring it back to the normal size, and also the other stuff. The most important thing is that you can have the ruler. You can have full screen crosshair, which is like this. It's really good for drawing. When you're working on a drawing, you want to make sure that this line is aligned with the other line, and you can find it easily here. So I'm gonna turn it off. I don't really need it right now. Show the grid, the dots. You can just easily go with your sketch. And the other thing is that snap to the grid and all stuff like this. Okay, what is next? Next is document. By clicking document in top menu bar, this menu appears. Actually, in document menu bar and page setup, you can do crop and page setup in your current PDF and save it. Different kind of change like custom range, odd page, even page, and also landscape. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click it here to show you what I mean exactly. So document number 1, all page from 1 to 16. You can just select the current, custom range, even page, odd page, landscape page, and portrait page. So I'm gonna cancel or close it right now. So the other thing is that extract page is another good thing to extract single multiple page from your file and save it in separate document. Here, extract. By clicking on it, you will see this menu appear, and you can choose it, select pages, and other thing. Okay, next one gonna be replace the page. You can replacing two pages from each other. Delete the page from in your PDF package. Well, for example, I'm gonna delete the number 10 or delete page number 11 or something like this. You can crop the page like this. You can just crop it in two number, and I'm gonna close this one, sorry. And you can create a label. You can create the header and footer, and I'm gonna click on add. This menu up here, you can add whatever you want, whatever you have here, and also you can just load it from your computer if you have. So by clicking to the next, you will see the boundaries up here, and you can see the different kind of option. You can choose it margin from the top left and bottom right and the other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the document. Compare two documents together. So you can compare two documents side by side. The most important thing in Bluebeam is that you would be able to do the overlay, which is really handy. When you want to do the overlay pages, this is really important and practical tools in Bluebeam, which gives you to this ability to cover and overlay two different documents or drawing and find the differences between the choosing two different color. Okay, what it means that when I click into the overlay, I select the first document, I can change the color if I want. The second document as a green here, and also you can align points here, which you can define 3 points, could get you more accuracy in your overlay. Okay, I'm going to click on it. This is the overlay. There's no differences between my two, and let's get back to the other one. Security is really important. By clicking on it, you can just give the other person or third party to permission to do some stuff like adding a markup or filling the forms and stuff like this, and you can just change the permissions from here. What is the other one is the most important, one of the most important thing is flatten. You can do the flatten by clicking here and also unflatten the drawing that you have. But remember, all these tools are accessible from the top menu bar, which is here. All these icons, for example, the flatten, my previous thing that I told you, but it's really handy. But you have to make sure that you know and you are aware about all this stuff and all these tools, and then you can just get familiar with the icons and starting to find it from the top menu or sidebars. The other thing is in documents, you will find translate markup. If you do the translate markups, you can also choose a different kind of language to translate the markup that you had or you got from the other guy. Reduce the file size is really important if you want to send the email with the, like 200 pages of drawing, which is really big, and you can just reduce the size. But remember, the quality gonna get decreased when you reducing the file size. Okay, I'm gonna close this guy. Next one is batch. In this menu, you will see different other tools that we talk about them before, and it's time to talk about apply stamp in your PDF, which is really important. You will have different kind of stamp as a draft, as a void. You will gonna verify that document that you got, change it, you're gonna stamp it and send it to the next person, and you're gonna date it and the other things. So In batch menu, you can also rotate the page again from here. You can choose the header and footer again, compare to document, overlay, which explained before, split, sheet, and also the most important thing, the print that you did before. And you can also do the flatten for only your markups. Apply a stamp. By clicking on this, you can just load your stamp here, or you can add your stamp, or you can click create your stamp from here. You're gonna verify it in other place, and I explain it more than here to you. Next gonna be tools, markups. You can see text box, notes, callout, pens, which is really good icons for your editing, architectural drawing, or stuff like creating a PDF markup, and also highlight the reports and the other thing. We also have the rectangle, ellipse, polygon, clouds, and you can add the image from your camera scanner, crop the image and flag it, and different kind of thing that you is accessible for you here from here. So again, we have a stamp here, predefined stamp like this guy. This is the dynamic stamp, and also you can create your own stamp, import the stamp from the other way, and change the stamp folder. If you have a stamp, you can put it in a folder that you have. You can see all of them together, and you can load it and to bring it into this list. Okay, measuring. What is the measuring? Is this really handy? And yeah, measure thing will give you different kind of measure option for length, polygon, area, parameter, and diameter, center radius, volume, angle. Let's go with the angle. Okay, you can set the scale here, current. I'm gonna set the scale like, okay, 1 inch equal 1 feet, precision 1/4, and you will see the angles appear here. Okay, the other thing here, you can do the signature, sign your document. So first of all, you have to define your signature for Bluebeam to get the digital signature by creating the rectangle and crop like this. This file up here, actually I created my own. You can just change by editing here and do some option that you want. Okay, save. That's it. This is my sign here. I'm gonna zoom in for you. Times, this is dynamic sign actually. Signature is like this shape. It's a Bluebeam, and you can change it here. And other thing. Okay, window. What we have here. In this menu, you can minimize, restore, and do full screen view. Also, it's very good to see the Bluebeam provide presentation view for yourself in the software. So we can minimize it, restore it, full screen, presentation mode, and also you have the panel here. And this panel is exactly what you have in your left sidebar. So we'll talk about later. And next one is help. You can play with this menu as well. The other thing is this, the list of your component and subject that you used here. By clicking here down below, you will see what kind of object you use, how many of them you have, what is the description of this one, and what is the status, and what color is that. The layer if access. We're going to talk about the right sidebar here and left sidebar here. Also some stuff here. Okay, in right menu bar you have the text box, you have the highlighter, also do some sketch, do call out, write something for yourself, and also have your stamp here. And also you can bring the pictures. And also you can do the line. When you're clicking on the line, you will see this menu appear here. You can change the color, you can change the line style. For example, I'm gonna do this insulation, the different color. You change the line size, like the thickness, I mean. Start with what? Start with dot here, and also you can change the scale for the first and the end. And also you can have different kind of background for this one. So this is line and arrow as well. The same thing. You can change the arrow style. You can also have arc and other thing. In left menu bar, by clicking on thumbnails, you will see this kind of really wide workspace for yourself. So when I get back to the file that I have here, I have different kind of page. By clicking on this thumbnail, I only see this pages all together. Easy, by drag and drop I can change the placement. And also by right click on it, I can delete the page. Ask me which page you want to delete. For example, page number 1, I'm going to delete it. Use the Ctrl Z to bring it back, or do the undo from top menu, or do the undo from here. What is the next? Is a bookmark. If your document has the index, or also included the different kind of contents menu, or different kind of index, you can just see all together here. So if your document has a different kind of layers, you can see here. You can visible it for printing. You can just hide it from here. And tool chest is really important thing. Show you what, because different kind of menu you have here: my tools, recent tools, architect review, engineer review. Also you have pretty fabricated icon like a section detail, like a door tag, like a single door, and other thing. And also you can upload from different you can just get it from online and just upload it into your. Okay, by changing the profile, if you create a different kind of profile, like you will give, it will gives you a different kind of tool chest here. Also you have construction symbols. For example, you can create the mechanical symbols. You can get it, upload it here. Electrical stuff, HVAC and duct symbols. You can get the welding signs. You can get the steel structural symbols and prefabricated profiles and stuff like this, rebar and any other thing. And you can do the measuring from here as well. Again, signature from here. And you can do the sets that you have. You can create your own set of drawing, and also you can search it by clicking on the search. Any word that you want, you can click it. I'm gonna click on the option that you can actually search anything that you want here, and it will be appear if it's in your content of your PDF. And the other thing is that I'm gonna give you a tip here. You can use this icon as a crop. I lost my mouse actually. Okay, here you can do the crop here and go to the other one, just paste it. And the other thing is that you can zoom on it click on this one, and what you can do is you can change the actually contrast, and you can change different kind of style. Here Bluebeam is really handy because of this kind of stuff. And what else more, the picture as well, actually show you, and different kind of stuff that could be here. I suggest you just play with this menu and try to create a PDF for yourself. And if you have any question, I would be more than happy to help you. You all have my phone number and my emails. Feel free to call me and we can talk about it, we can discuss about it. Actually, I prepared a manual in PDF for you with the touch base and basic stuff for Bluebeam. I can give it to you and wish you all the best. Thank you for